Joining me now for more, former VP nominee and former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin. I imagine you're pretty angry, Governor. Do I have that right?
Pretty angry. I mean, it's a healthy position to be in, though, to go from sad to angry. And the rest of Americans had better be angry. You take action when you're angry.
Did you foresee this coming at all? We know Biden's track record's atrocious, but I mean, this is in his honeymoon period. And we got a border crisis, a hostage crisis, a humiliating defeat on the battlefield, dead Marines. It's barely, not even September.
Well, we should have seen it coming. I mean, based on Biden's track record, nearly 50 years in government, blunder after blunder, people in his own party, his own quote unquote supporters, letting Americans know, letting voters know before the vote was taken against Trump that he gets everything wrong. You know, Jesse, I looked the other night for the first time ever at debate clips where I was debating Biden back in '08. And I'm sitting there listening to this going, man, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He was a liar back then. He is a liar today. His track record should have allowed all of us to anticipate nothing but negative, nothing but bad, nothing but tragedy would happen under this man's watch.
Well, the media wanted him because he wasn't Trump. But not being Trump is giving us dead Marines and a foreign policy debacle, which is going to be tough to come back from. How do you see Joe's presidency going forward? I feel like he's got no credibility right now. His credibility's shot on pretty much everything.
Right. And isn't that something that those of us kind of in that arena, at least at one time or another, knew he didn't have any credibility back then. So, you know, you can't just have some kind of credibility transplant overnight. He isn't a credible human being. He lies. He plagiarizes. I mean, all the things that we already know. And you're right. The media did want him to win. And the media clobbered anybody who was challenging him. And, you know, a lot of this is on the media's back, too. How I see it going, I think Republicans in Congress are wasting their time with their rhetoric about impeaching him because they will never do it, because most politicians, as you notice, I'm sure they're a bunch of windbags and they'll talk about it, but they won't do it. We have more of a chance of seeing him resign than we do he being impeached. And of course, I wish he would. You know, Jesse, I wish that I knew, and I'm sure you say the same thing, I wish we knew who was really in charge. It's not the marionette, Joe Biden, who is the mouthpiece for whatever the heck is going on down there. And to me, down there is D.C. But
I don't know either if it's
really
Barack Obama, Susan Rice, all of his lobbyists that are circling around him. No one knows, because Joe needs instructions to call in reporters. So what else does he need instructions for? Probably pretty much everything. That leads us to the next question I have for you, Governor. Kamala's been plotting. She's had a little jaunt to Vietnam. She's got a little distance between herself and this disaster in Afghanistan. Now she's back stateside. Biden's wounded politically. What do you think's going through her mind right now?
She's probably all giddy thinking, oh, good, here's my chance. But really, she is a giggly, girly lightweight in the White House alongside blundering Biden. And that's a shame. She, I think, unfortunate for her, doesn't have a whole lot of support, even within her own party. Yeah, in that inner circle of the real movers and shakers in the Democrat Party, the far, far left, the socialists, they like her because they know what she has in store for America. But you know, she wouldn't have a really easy road to hoe either, because I do not believe that she has America's support. Look what happened to her in the primary in the Democrat race. She wasn't even on the radar because she too wasn't credible. She attacked Biden left and right. And you know, typical politician, flip-flop, and then Joe Biden walks on water the day after she says he's a buffoon. Essentially
is true. Well, thank you, Governor, and thanks for giving us some homework. We're all going to go watch the Sarah Palin, Joe Biden VP debate. Just try to see try to see if we could discover what he was saying back then and give us some insight. Thank you so much, Sarah Palin, everybody.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.